Wow, we've got our tits out today.
As we should. Our tits should be out
For
24/7.
an audio show.
There's partly video on this show.
And welcome to our home, as if you're coming over for dinner and our tits are out.
And that's what it would be like if you were coming over for dinner, as our friends can attest to.
Our tits are out all the time. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Let's Dig In. We are your hosts, Matt and Omar.
Oh.
I know.
Sometimes you want to do an intro.
The last 2 times I've said that, I said where we are your hosts.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's how I was trying to say we are your hosts.
We are your host. Where we are your
Where
hosts.
we are your hosts. I just ad-libbed last time because of the blunders.
You never know what you're going to get with this show.
With me specifically, what am I going to say next?
What are you going to say next? Who knows?
Up the bum!
There's a British saying for the
It's
topic
not
that
a
we're going
British
to be
saying.
speaking. Yes, it is, isn't it? What other kind of saying would it be?
I saw it when I was in Thailand like 10 years ago.
It makes more sense as a British thing. There's a British saying about the topic that we're going to hit on today, and it's up the bum, no baby. And it means if you have gay sex, you will not have a baby. And I personally think that should be the title of this episode, but Omar thinks differently, so that will not be the title, but it is my title of this episode.
I told you that saying even existed.
And I love it.
Yeah.
And it's my hyperfixation right now.
Freak.
We're going to be talking about today, we're going to be digging into the idea.
You did it right for the first time ever.
I know, I always say dive. We're going to be digging into the idea of not...
The idea. We're
Yeah.
not fucking having kids.
The
Sit down.
The philosophy of not having children. Dinkwad, if you will.
Ew, DINK, what is the lamest term ever?
Double
That is
income,
like the most
no kids.
annoying
With a dog.
with a dog.
Ah.
That is the most annoying millennial bullshit that we've ever come
I'm
up
a
with as a society.
Hashtag dinkwad.
Hashtag dinkwad. Like,
But
oh
it's
my
what we
god,
are.
dinkwad couples.
But it is what we are. It just sounds lame. Dinkwad.
Double income, no kids, with a dog.
And that's what we are.
In my mind, when I was young, is that what I wanted for my life? Yeah, it definitely was.
A
When I was,
double
like,
income, no
young.
kids with a dog.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, when I grow up, I want to be a dinkwad.
You said those exact words.
Yes.
You wished on the shooting star.
I wished on the shooting star. I said, please hear me.
Let me be a
Please
dinkwad.
hear me. Who am I praying to? As a 9-year-old, who am I praying to?
Allah.
I'm trying to think of something a bit more fun. Fucking hell.
Jesus.
No! That's less fun. You got less fun.
Buddha.
That's more fun. Okay. That's more fun. Keep
The
going. I was
Scientology
thinking
god?
like fucking Hecate.
The Scientology god.
No, I was thinking like Hecate or I don't know.
Okay, do Hecate.
Fucking Zeus or some shit. Not Zeus because ew, man.
Athena.
Not the goddess of war. Here we are. And here you are. And the age-old question has come up again. Do you want kids?
Do you want
Oh my god, do you want kids? Oh, you'd be great parents. Oh my god, can't wait till you guys have kids.
That
Shut up.
Is
Oh.
the number one comment we get
Oh
all
my
the
god,
time.
shut the fuck up. First of all, shut the fuck up. Oh my god, it'd be so nice to see like a little mini you running around. I'm a terror as it is. There is no reason for another one of me to be running around this planet.
It'd be nice to have one of me.
No, there wouldn't. You're insufferable.
But what if we combined
be
the best
no-
of each other into one little
I'm
baby?
not creating a genetically mutated little beast running around this planet.
That baby would be cute.
What if we did that and they were a mutant
Ah.
and then they
Then I
caused
definitely want them.
actual terror on the planet,
I would definitely want it.
which saw the end of the world?
I would definitely want it.
That sounds like sci-fi I can get behind.
Can
Should we have a mutant baby?
Should we?
Mutant
Honestly,
baby.
better than a fucking human baby. Ew, boring ass human baby, no powers. Let's have a mutant
No
baby.
powers. Fucking loser.
Do want to see. I don't want to have a baby. Number one, I do want to see what we would look like if we had a baby. What that baby would
AI
look like.
can do that for you.
I want to see how it would grow up and how like attractive it would be later.
AI can do that for you.
And then if it was ugly, then
Well,
I
my
definitely
brother and
wouldn't have a baby.
his fiance will have kids in the next 5 years, I'm sure. But she's a ginger, so genetics are going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
Similar.
Similar, just like change the
Just
hair
a bit
color.
different.
Yeah, just like pretend. Did you always think you didn't want to have kids?
I think so.
Like, from the beginning?
Like in my mind, I can't think I've always wanted. Actually, maybe not, because when I was like young, I would play like Polly Pocket and like with little baby stroller games.
You played the strollers?
I don't know. Oh my god, I think my cousin had a baby wee wee.
Oh, the ones that pee.
Baby wee wee. Yeah. I don't know if it was from like Mattel or some shit.
Baby
but, like,
wee
I don't know what it
wee.
is about toy manufacturers and marketing baby products to babies.
No,
babies.
girls.
Here's a baby. Yeah, to little girls. Here is a infant here is a newborn you can take care of.
Yeah.
There was one called Baby Wee Wee. I remember it so well. Baby Wee Wee, Baby Wee Wee, he needs to wee. He's gonna wee, Baby Wee Wee, Baby Wee Wee. What?
Was that the song?
That was the song for Baby Wee
And
Wee.
the only
oh
thing-
no, he went wee wee. And this baby would be fed water, and then it would go.
Fed water.
It would go, Mama, wee wee. And then you'd take its little diaper off, and its tiny little dinky.
Ew.
No, it's crazy. It's tiny little plastic dinky would like squirt water out.
Was it only a boy?
It was. It was a boy. Yeah.
So you could only
You know,
have
to really
boys.
show the
Yes.
anatomy of urine.
Wouldn't work with girl.
What is this
obviously.
conversation about? What the fuck?
That's so weird. It wouldn't poo. I feel like there is one that poos.
I think there is one that poos.
Maybe it's in a more advanced
Who
one.
wants that though? That's so fucking weird.
You know what
I
it
think
is.
That's so fucking weird.
You know it's the toy companies wanting to raise good mothers.
Yeah, it's patriarchy. I'm blaming patriarchy.
It's definitely patriarchy.
It's patriarchy. We're like, women should be child bearers and home wives. Home wives?
Home wives. Housewives.
Housewives, exactly. Yes.
And then the men
and men should be G.I. Joe.
play. Well, I played castle.
What the fuck?
I had a castle.
I
And
love that every single episode starts with some sort of childhood trauma.
yeah, I played with castle and I played Yu-Gi-Oh. Did not play with little girl toys.
I did Yu-Gi-Oh too.
Did you?
Yeah, I did Yu-Gi-Oh.
You didn't tell me that.
I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
You didn't tell me you played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I knew you knew some of the cards, but I didn't know you played.
Blue-eyed white motherfucking dragon, bitch.
No, Dark Sorcerer.
Oh my god, cunty.
What was it called? The Purple Magician. Dark Magician.
The Dark Magician?
The Dark
maybe?
Magician.
With his cunty little pose.
Oh, love.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it was like contorted.
There was there one that was like a celestial angel looking one?
Yes. Don't remember the name.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I was like, so that's me. No, babies. I was like, oh my god, so cute, babies. Aw.
I never thought that. I never wanted kids.
I think when I grew older, I would use my cousin's babies for Instagram photos and then like throw them away.
Not you using them for clout.
I remember like the first time I don't know, one of my cousins had a kid and I was like, let me take a photo with his baby. He'll get so many likes on Instagram.
That is the only reason to have a baby. Or to have children. Yeah, to take pictures.
My vloggers are onto something.
Honestly?
Exploitation of children.
Listen, if I did have a baby, I would probably want to be one of those people. Because I wouldn't care. Because I don't care about their well-being.
You'd be moving to Tennessee, wouldn't you?
I would be moving to Tennessee. I'd be moving to Arizona.
Wow.
Wherever the fuck they move.
was a terrible person.
I would be a terrible parent, is what I would be. And I can say that with a full heart.
Full heart of hatred because we're never having kids.
I would never have kids.
We wouldn't be here right now.
No.
We wouldn't be here, sat right now, recording this episode if it wasn't for both of our mutual disdain for childbirth.
There are people
Childbirth as if we get to do it.
Literally, we don't do anything. There are people who had children before we even met. Like at the age that we were when we met, there were people who were already like having 1-year-old, 2-year-olds. I was like, could you imagine? I can imagine right now having a baby at my grown age of 30. Could you imagine at 23 having a baby?
Oh my God. In high school.
No.
There was a girl doing her GCSEs, like fully pregnant.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And she kept it.
Yeah, she kept it.
That's
She's got 2 kids now.
That's crazy.
She's kind of thriving.
Thriving.
In high school.
Should we, in high school is crazy.
Yeah. Because we were 16. We ended high school at 16 and she was 16 doing her GCSEs.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like right now, I couldn't imagine being responsible for another living being, much less at
You have
16.
a dog? You have a dog?
She barely lives.
You have a dog?
She barely-
She lives. She lives. Hey, don't diminish her life like that.
She's looking at the ground right now, just staring at the ground.
Because the ground is something that she wants.
A being that needs to go to college. Let's say that.
She could go to college. Our dog could go to college.
I don't think she's
She
smart
could get
enough
her
for that.
doctorate in what? I don't know. What does she like to do? Stare out the window.
Yeah.
God, the neighborhood, cybersecurity.
Yeah, she'd be really good at cybersecurity. So there's a girl on TikTok with a list.
That's gonna be the bulk of today. The list. Have you seen the list? You've seen the list.
Yeah, there's a girl on TikTok with a list about the reasons why she would never have kids.
Reasons to remain child-free. I love the word child-free. People hate the word child-free. Parents hate the word child-free. People think that child-free people are bitter and they lack joy and whatever else the fuck that they think that we lack when we're on our fucking private yachts having the best vacation of our lives.
Where's your private yacht?
I don't know. I want a private yacht. If I'm not having a child and I'm not sending it to college, where's my yacht?
There are people who think the only thing that will bring you joy in life is children.
My mum has asked. And I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up.
There's at least one person in both of our families who is having kids, so that's fine. We don't need to have kids to be happy.
For us, these are among many reasons why we chose to be child-free. Number one, they are your responsibility forever.
That's forever?
Forever.
For the rest of my life, I have another responsibility. No, Evie's going to die in 10 years.
10?
She's going to hang on for a while.
She's 4 or 5 max.
We'll see. So even better. Even better. Then she's gone. And then if I want more responsibility, I can go get a cat. I can get a dog. Exactly. Or I can just live my life without responsibilities for caring for another thing.
I think people also say, who's going to look after you when you're in the nursing home?
People I pay.
I would rather pay someone or be around like friends or, I don't know, grow old with the people I care about, rather than have a child who's burdened with the last few years of my life. Burdened.
Not the burden.
And is resentful of the fact that they have to take care of me.
That's the thing.
I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going to be doing that I'm not going to be there for my parents throughout their last remaining year. Parents. I say parents as if I give a fuck about my dad. My mum. I'll be close by. I'll be hopping over back and forth.
Yeah, but that's why you have other brothers.
That's why I have other brothers.
Who live in the UK.
But in my mind, I'm like, I also don't know if she's like, stay with me forever. That's not something she's asking me to do. It's not something I'm going to ask my child to do. People always say that. That's like the main thing. Who's going to look after you when you're older? Why are we guilting people to having children just so that someone can look after them when they're older? People have strained relationships with their parents. People's parents suck.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I'm like, most of the people that ask this question, I'm like...
But also, why am I going to be spending so much of my time, money, energy, stress, all of these things that come with having a child for 18 years, and then they're off to college, and then their college years, and then they grow up, whatever. Why am I going to spend like that much time?
Number two, they take a huge chunk of your money.
They take a huge chunk of your... Exactly.
That.
I like spending my money on myself. And you. And Evie. And I'm like, that's it. Number 7, children can inherit your mental illnesses.
I've already inherited my parents' mental illnesses. Do I need to pass that on to other people?
I heard something on TikTok today. Is that your egg that you were made into or from, whatever.
You weren't made into an egg. You were made from an egg.
Yes, whatever. From the egg.
You were an egg.
That egg
existed in your
grandma.
Yeah.
So the things that your grandma was experiencing had an effect on you.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
I know.
Like, what was my grandma experience? The fucking Dust Bowl?
What is the Dust Bowl?
The Dust Bowl. During the Great Depression.
Huh?
During the Great Depression, there was a Dust Bowl.
Grandma like Trilby?
Yeah. R.I.P. Trilby. The Great Depression and the Dust Bowl. She was born in 1928.
Fucking hell.
During the beginning of the Great Depression.
That is crazy.
Like, she went through that. And that had an effect on me. And that's crazy. In the year 2025. Oh, 100 years. That's crazy.
Wait, 1925?
28.
That is crazy. Oh my God. So 100 years ago, the essence of you was born.
I guess so. But does it start whenever like a girl goes through puberty?
No, I think the egg...
Or the egg is always there?
Just like, or there's... I don't know. I'm not a fucking biologist. Here I am talking about childbirth when I'm like, I'm never going to be able to even do that.
Yeah, so not only are you responsible for the mental illnesses of your offspring, you are responsible for the mental illnesses of their offspring.
Crazy.
And that's too much responsibility for me to bear.
The bloodline can end with me, to be quite honest with you.
What is the big deal? What is the big idea with bloodlines? Why is that important?
No, I really don't know.
Why is it important?
Because people are also like, what's going to happen to your wealth and your, I don't know.
Spread it to the masses.
Your like property and stuff. I'm like, I'm just going to give it to my mates. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What am I going to do with my wealth? I'm going to have nieces and nephews.
Yeah, give it to them. Pick your favorite one.
No, they don't exist yet.
Yeah.
The thing is that they don't exist yet. So in my mind, I'm like, fuck them. I'm like, I have a long line of friends that I'm going to give my shit to.
Literally.
If my will is being written out, those little bitches aren't in it yet.
Yeah. Do a lottery. Give it to someone random.
No, I don't care about random. See, this is the problem. I don't care about things that don't exist yet.
Okay.
These babies don't exist yet. Oh my God, I love this one. Okay. They can be bullied is number 17 on the list.
They can be
but
bullied.
Number 18, they can be bullies.
No.
Like, imagine raising a little shit. First of all, so sad. Imagine raising a little bit of a loser. Oh, that'd be
Not
really,
a loser.
And that'd be really sad.
Yeah.
And that'd be really sad, and I'd feel really sorry for he, she, they.
But do you think we would raise
Fuck no.
a bully
this
or
is
a
what
bullied?
I mean. I feel like
A victim or a
No.
perpetrator? I think a perpetrator.
for sure. No, but I feel like if we were responsible for our own child, the result might be a little bit different.
Would it be a mean girl or a...
My child would be a little bit of a mean girl, yeah. Or child would be a little bit of a nerd.
But then together, maybe they're like
they'd
the
be
best of both worlds.
No, we're not talking about hypothetical babies now. I'm not talking about a hypothetical baby all of a sudden.
But then they can be bullied, and that's really sad, because imagine your kid coming home from school and just being like...
That's so sad.
I was bullied. There are 8 billion people in the world. 8 billion. Going on 9.
It's one too many. 9?
I think there's 9 billion eventually.
9?
I think we're going...
Back in my day, there was 7.
Back in my day, there were 6.
When was there 6?
In elementary school.
Oh, maybe there was 6.
Do you remember? I remember it turning to 7, and I was like in high school.
I don't remember that.
It was definitely 6 when I was growing up.
That's too many people.
And you want
I heard...
more?
No, I think I remember seeing that. I remember seeing in the TikTok video. In however many years, the human population is going to like peak
Yeah.
at a certain level, and it's not going to get any higher than that.
Yeah.
Which is like 15 million, I think.
15 billion?
Billion, yeah. Billion.
15 billion?
Yeah, I think that was the number.
No.
I could be making this up.
How can we have...
So what if we just all stopped having babies?
We are.
Just for a few years.
The US birth rate is declining.
Thank God.
There's no more.
That's the last thing that we need. More US babies. More American little fucks. No.
More of the rest of the world, sure. Not us.
No, we can cut it back on the UK too a little bit.
But although here's the thing. Here's the downside of that, speaking in America. The Republicans are having babies. The Democrats are not having babies.
Oh, no. Wait.
Yeah.
No, they're going to
So we're
outnumber
losing.
us. They're going to outnumber us.
They're going to outnumber us.
No.
And
I
we're
didn't even think
losing.
about that.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Very
I'm not having a baby.
So the thing is,
Could you imagine? First of all, I'm going to have to stop you right there. You wake up in the morning, it's 6 a.m. to the sounds of a howling monster.
You think it's that late?
No.
You think it's 6 a.m.?
Listen to my story. You're participating in my reality right now. Listen. 6 a.m. howling sounds of a monster wake you up. You've had an hour and 45 minutes of sleep. Because an hour and 45 minutes ago, you just laid that beast down to rest after it was howling for 2 hours.
At 4:45.
Yeah. So here you are, awake again. Day is ahead of you. You have to change, feed, bathe a beast. Then you have to maybe try and bathe yourself. Are you going to go to the gym? No, you're too tired. You're going to try and eat some food because you need to sustain your life.
No.
You've gotten a bit fat.
Ah.
You've gotten a bit ugly. Your hair's overgrown. You don't have time to go to the barber.
No, you're balding.
Oh, and you're balding from stress. And the few hairs that you have got left are grey.
Back hurts.
Your back might be broken.
Yeah.
Your back hurts all the time.
You stink.
You smell like shit.
And you're ugly.
And you're ugly. And you're bald.
And you're fat.
And you're fat.
And all of this sounds appealing to you?
This is specifically you I was talking about.
Hey. Yeah, because I would be the one raising it.
I'm not having babies. This is what I said. If we on our first date didn't discuss,
Oh, totally. Yeah.
like we talked about so many things and like it just came up. We were like, do you want to have kids? And we're like, no, not really.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, me neither.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
then,
great.
we've just like really stuck with that. And
Tick.
it's like fucking, we've like just like really driven the idea home that we like truly never want to have kids.
No, we never revisited it.
Never.
I've never
There's
been like,
there's
what do you
never
think?
been a time in my life where I've been like, because also right now, I feel so young still. I couldn't possibly imagine having a child at this current age.
Yeah.
Whereas so many of my friends have babies,
Yeah.
or cousins have babies, or people that we know are having kids, adopting children, going through surrogacy. And here I am, like, we're going on 5,000 trips.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I couldn't imagine having a child and doing that and like continuing my life. And people think it's selfish. They say it's selfish to not want to have, but why?
Why is it selfish?
Why is it selfish? I'm just living my fucking life. Oh, you're selfish for not wanting a kid to like produce a child and to have a child come into. I don't give a fuck.
But you know what that is?
You do then.
You know what that idea is? Capitalism. That's like in their head. It's like you're selfish for not having a kid because everyone should have a kid to fucking
Contribute to the world.
contribute to the cog that we live in contribute to the machine as a cog. And that's what it is. And that's why our society is set up to be. And that's why everyone says, hey, you're a piece of shit for not having a child. But I'm an angel for having a child. And I'm like,
No.
okay.
And here, oh my God, and don't get me started on the fucking pro-lifers. Too
Whoa.
pro-life.
Too pro-life.
Too pro-life. Are you not embarrassed?
Yeah.
Are you not embarrassed?
Yeah. Pro-life, but pro-gun. I'm like,
Pro-life,
that don't work.
but pro-Tesla.
Oh, that is anti-life.
Pro-life, but pro-Cybertruck. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Disgusting.
It's crazy work. I
Baby
think because like
daddy.
I come from a family of like people who, I don't know, it's just like everyone has children and everyone's excited to have children and everyone's like, kids. Woo. My mum had 4. Ooh.
Who are you going to cut off there?
In my mind, it always just slips out. Even though my youngest brother is 23, it just slips out that I'm like, oh.
Just skip over that one.
Yeah, no, I know. Sorry, I love you. 4 children. My mum's mum had, I think, 7 or 8 children.
Nar. Yeah, my sister has 4 children.
Do we know like people with more than 7 children? Like my grandma, like,
I'm not friends with Mormons.
no. No, thank God. Fuck.
I don't know. No, my sister is the person who I know has the most kids, and that's 4.
Like currently has the most
Which
kids?
I think is crazy.
Yeah, I have a friend who's my age who has 2, and I feel like that's normal.
2 is a good number.
2
2 is a
great.
great number.
2 is a great number.
3 is a good number. 4
Look
is
at
just
us being like
pushing
judgy.
it.
Like you have as many kids as you fucking want. I'm like, I think that's fucking weird.
This podcast is for us to judge. We are
Fucking
judge, jury,
weirdo.
and execution.
Fucking weirdo. What are you doing having 17 children? What the fuck?
Get a life.
What do you need them for?
The farm.
The farm?
That is actually the reason people had a lot of babies, for workers on the farm.
I guess back in the day.
Yeah.
In the fucking 1800s.
Sure.
1700s.
No, even 1900s, I guess.
Oh, and like, you know, everything was bubonic and the child mortality rate was so low.
Well, that was the
So they'd be
1600s.
Okay. Let's,
The bubonic plague. The Salem witch trial. Another reason that
Could you
babies...
imagine having a baby in the pandemic? Oh my God. Could you
have a
imagine having had a baby in the pandemic?
Stockpile diapers, too, along with your toilet paper.
Oh my God. Imagine having to buy diapers. Like, we have to buy poop bags, dog food. We pay a
buy her treat.
groomer to groom her every couple of months.
Yeah.
What else do we do? She's got a cute little harness.
This is the...
That's it. That's the extent of my expenses. And,
Yeah.
and the vet every so often. Vaccines.
Yeah, okay. So it's cheap to have a dog.
Yeah, it's cheap enough.
That is the benefit of having a nanny or boarding school.
But then you have to pay for those things too.
Yeah. I would do boarding school.
You'd ship a child off to the boarding school.
Yeah.
The skill.
Skill.
Why does they skill like that?
I don't know. Oh, another big thing. The thing that really irks us whenever we are on vacation.
Oh my God! Keep your little shits away from me. If I go to a hotel and it's somewhat luxury, why the fuck is your child? I'm getting my Conti B.
Mm-hmm.
I am at the hotel breakfast getting my Conti B.
Stacking it up.
The other fucking week when we were in Thailand, I was walking back to my table with my continental breakfast that I had curated immaculately onto my plate.
Beautiful.
Why are these three children running around the dining room? Schmancy place.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. 5-star resort.
Why are these children running around?
Amok.
First of all, ruining my vibe.
Yeah.
Killing the feng shui of the whole building.
Yeah.
And producing such a noise that now I need to go for a massage to forget about.
Imagine going...
My life is so hard, you guys.
It's hard for you. Imagine being a parent with a child at one of those places. And you're trying to enjoy yourself. You're going on vacation to have a vacation. I don't understand why. Actually, I do not understand why parents bring their babies to like Disneyland.
Like baby.
Like 1 to 2 or 0 to 2, whatever.
I don't know.
Like they're not going to remember it. I went to Disney World. That's like a fucking 3-year-old. Do I remember it? No.
You probably had fun though.
I probably.
Do you know what? Selfish.
What?
That.
What?
Because it's not for them. It's not for the child. It's for the parent to be like, oh my God, I took my 1-year-old to Disney.
It feels more stressful
Also,
than...
fuck Disney.
Have you ever been?
No, I would never go to Disney.
We should go.
No, I would never go to Disney. First of all, I hate everything. Second of all, I hate children.
Right.
Third of all, I hate Disney. I don't give a fuck. I don't.
What if your child...
Are you about to come out as a Disney adult?
What if your child grew up and
Be a Disney adult?
and it was a Disney adult?
That's...
What would you do?
Just don't.
What would you do?
Bring out the guillotine.
Not the guillotine. That would not stand in my household.
Why? I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is it that baby elephants can come out and start swinging their trunks around
Yeah.
and baby humans can't? Because baby elephants are pregnant. Elephants are pregnant for like 18 months.
I love that you just ask a question that you didn't
imagine. I mean, I can't imagine being pregnant because pregnancy for 9 months sounds crazy. For
Yeah.
18 months sounds like I would kill myself. That's crazy.
Do you ever think back to when your parents had you and that exact date based on your birthday?
What do you mean? Like the 1st of June?
Yeah, like if it was like Valentine's Day, or if it was like Christmas,
Oh,
or if it was like a holiday.
The date of consummation.
The date of consummation.
Conception?
Because mine, I think,
Conception?
was around Valentine's Day.
Conception? Consummation?
No, it's consummating the marriage, which is having sex.
Yeah. And
Conception is when the baby is...
When the egg...
Spermie goes into the eggy.
When embryo is created.
When baby be born.
Baby be born. No. Conception.
When baby be made.
That's what pro-lifers think. Pro-lifers think that life starts at conception when you're a clump of cells. Fuck off.
Can that clump of cells do anything? No. Yeah, you're not a morning person. So like, how are you going to take care of a child? I'm still hypothetically thinking that we might have a child one day, which we won't.
We're not.
But I'm saying like, what if you're not a morning
If
person?
you told me one day, if you were like, I want to have a child, and you were really adamant on having a baby, we're breaking up. I don't care.
Obviously. But I would never do that. I would want another dog.
No.
I would.
We're breaking up.
Imagine you want a cat.
I do want a cat. I don't know why. Okay, we got a dog in the pandemic. No, right before the pandemic. And yeah, it was like we got a puppy. What the fuck did we know about raising a puppy?
Yeah.
That was difficult.
Yeah.
And like, she was pretty easy. I would say she was pretty easy to like take care of, teach how to do things, pee outside.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But the beginning, like, week or so, and we were getting used to schedules and stuff, waking up at like 6 a.m. to take her out, I'd be like, this was...
Oh, God.
That was torture.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Because look at her. She's so cute.
She's cute now.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, what did I know about raising a living creature? Because now I want a cat because they're very self-sufficient.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm more of a cat person. I do love dogs so much.
You are a black cat.
Yeah.
I am a golden retriever.
I just love how cunty they are. I'm just like, also like, I really resonate with that like mindset. I'm like, sometimes give me attention, but sometimes leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, that's literally you.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just like,
yeah, you're like, hello, how are you? What are you doing? Oh my God, hi. Oh, what's that? Oh, can I have some?
Imagine picking up poo of Evie's, but 10 times worse because it's in a diaper.
What's better? Where is this conversation?
Because this is another problem of having kids. Poopy diapers.
I was like, would you rather pick up a giant turd through a plastic bag in the garden?
Yeah.
Or change like a mushy diaper?
You're not just changing
Have you changed
it.
diapers before?
No, ew.
Never.
No.
See, that's crazy to me.
Obviously, I'm not cleaning Evie's butthole, am I?
No, that's true. I used to change diapers.
Ugh.
My little brother.
Stinky.
I used to change my little brother's diapers.
Stinky.
My little brother's diapers. Isn't that so crazy? I was 9 when he was born.
Yeah, your mom was like, I'm too tired. You take care of this child.
Do you know what the thing is? I don't know if that was easy for her to have 3 cognizant children already when she had a 4th one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I remember doing a lot.
See, this is why people have multiple kids.
Yeah.
To be like, there's another one. Someone else take care of it.
Someone else just deal with it. But then in my mind, I'm like, first one, and then you have the second one pretty much straight after, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
No.
first of all, I don't know, people like it. Who am I to say?
No, this is the point.
Sometimes I'm like, who am I to say? Fucking weirdos.
This is the point. Some people can like things, we don't like them.
I think it's so great. The society that we live in is so child focused and child friendly. What?
You know what's bad?
What?
Stepping on a Lego that's just like randomly on the floor. The mess
Oh
involved
my God.
around. Like I'm annoyed when Evie's toys are
I'm not
randomly
even
outside.
annoyed. She is so thoughtful. She keeps them all in the corner. The only thing I have to deal with is like a stray tennis ball somewhere
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. But imagine like a kid's mess. Also,
Did you see that one
yes,
fucking kid?
of the hot sauce?
Yes.
Yes.
Hot sauce all over the couch.
Yes. What was it? Cholula, I think.
Yeah, and then the parent was like very gentle parenting, and I was like, it's time we end that. It's time we end that.
Who am I to say? But is gentle parenting the way to go?
I wasn't gentle parented.
No, I wasn't either.
No.
Yeah.
And that turned out swell.
Also, kids are dumb nowadays because I don't think the parenting is going well.
Oh my God.
They
Do you know
can't read.
kids can't read?
Yeah.
Do you know kids can't read?
They can't read. I don't know if the education system is broken, but I've seen kids doing math nowadays and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my God. They do
What the fuck
math
is
so
that?
weird.
What is
too.
it?
They do math so weird.
What are they doing?
Like we would do.
They're drawing diagrams.
Yeah, a full diagram
For, like,
to
2 plus 2.
do multiplications or something. That's
Yeah.
like the simple multiplication. I think that's crazy.
Like we would, if we were going to add something, 15 plus 2, you would go put 15 on the top and then 2 and then add and then down. So 1, 7. That's so easy. I've seen them doing like fucking magic tricks trying to figure out that
And I do
equation.
that with multiplication too, because you do, if it was like long multiplication, you would do 3, 5, 6 times by 28.
Yeah.
And you'd like times that by that, and then that by that, and then that by that, and then that by that.
I'm like, this is why we have
in the
calculators, babe.
diagram. Yeah, I know exactly.
Also, you'd have to listen to Coco Melon all the time and like annoying
Oh
kid
my God, that would be
songs.
really annoying.
The
wouldn't it?
Trolls soundtrack.
Like when my little brother was growing up, I did watch a lot of Teletubbies. And what was it? Tweenies. Oh, I feel like everything's so different because it was on the BBC had a children's network
Yeah.
called CBBS.
CBBS?
CBBS. It was called CBBS.
That's cute.
It
I
was
like that.
CBBS.
What does it stand for?
At CBBS.
Oh.
It was just CBBS. I don't know. I
Okay.
don't fucking know.
Okay.
It's just spelled CBEEBIES. CBBS.
Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought it was just CBB.
No, CBBS. It's spelled out.
Okay.
And then what would we watch? We would watch Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
You know Blue's Clues.
Yeah, obviously. I fuck with Blue's Clues.
Dora was on that shit too.
Live for Dora.
But at the time I was like, this is really fun. I like that.
It's
Because I was like
cute.
9 or 10 and I'm like, do you know what? I'm young enough that I still enjoy this, but I'm old enough that I still enjoy this.
Was SpongeBob in that?
SpongeBob came a little bit later.
Yeah, okay.
So
Just
I
feel a
guess
bit
when
more
he was
grown.
like 5 or 6 and I
Courage
was
the
like
Cowardly Dog.
16.
Yeah. Whoa.
Courage. That's not a children's show.
No, but I did watch it as a child.
Oh my God. Having to censor things your children watch. The shit that I was... Here, another reason. One big fat reason.
Yeah.
The shit that I was doing at 13, 14.
Yeah.
If I had a child and I was imagining them doing that at 13, 14, permanently grounded, permanently locked in a tower, throw away the key until you're of age.
So you throw down your hair.
Until you throw down your locks or a dragon comes to save you or some shit.
Yeah. Having to deal with that. Having to be like there, present for all of those years, all of the tantrums, all of the rebellions.
Kids can ruin marriages. Kids have no sense of boundaries. Kids can be too honest and end up breaking your heart. Kids cause burnout.
There's so much. Kids suck, and that's the end of that. Sorry if you think opposite, but we all have our opinions. And I will never have a child. Not in this life.
One of my biggest fears, oh my God, it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare of mine. Have you seen that movie with, there was an actress who was like really big and up and coming, and then she like was apparently terrible to work with, and so she just like her career didn't amount to anything. What was that movie she was in? It was like a dumb rom-com, and here's the premise of the movie. Lead actress, best friends with person.
Okay.
Lead actor, best friends with husband of person. But they never got on, ever. Enemies to lovers, if you will.
Right.
This is the story, the plot line. But their best friends die in a car accident or some shit. And in their will, they leave behind the baby to them. That is my worst nightmare.
Is that legal? To just leave a baby to a person without telling them?
No, I guess if you're a godparent, I think they were godparents.
Okay, so that's the thing. Never say yes to being a godparent.
Fuck, this is the thing. Fuck no.
There's no benefit to that.
No.
Never say yes to being a godparent.
Never say yes to being a godparent.
That is the moral of the story. There's no benefits to doing that. There's only a negative. Having a child.
What's the benefit?
Doing something that your friend wants you
honestly,
to.
it is one of my biggest nightmares in life. To wake up one day and then someone's, oh, you're in the will to take care of this child for the rest of your life. And
Because you can't say no. You can't say no.
Oh, I'm saying no.
You've already said yeah, but you can't.
When did I say yeah?
When you decided to be a godparent.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but if you did.
But this is the thing, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but if you did. If there was a world where you said yes to being a godparent to like...
I thought godparents were like just like a religious thing.
No.
Because why is my brother a godparent to some random kid?
I think it's like it's just like a thing that can be religious or not.
People are crazy.
But it's like, I will take care of your child if you did. And then they're yours forever.
Yeah, that's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, that's my worst nightmare for sure. And that's why we're never going to do that.
So moral of the story, no children.
No children, ever. And if you want children, it's fine. I'm not judging you. I would never.
That drained me. I'm not going to lie. You can hear it in my voice. The idea that even the concept of children just drained me. I need a nap. And guess what? Because I have the luxury of doing so, I just might. Because what else do I have to do today? It's 3 p.m. today here on a Tuesday. Today here on a Tuesday, the day that we're filming this episode.
The year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord and Savior, Dua Lipa. Have you seen her show in Melbourne?
Oh my God, yes.
You've seen her show. She's in Australia.
I've seen it.
That's my mom. That is my mother.
She birthed you.
I get to have a nap. And then it's going to do a bit of editing. I'm just going to chill for a bit. Might read my book. Oh, I want to read my book in peace and quiet.
And that is
harmony.
Harmony. And that is just the benefit of being a dinkwad. That is just the benefit of being a dinkwad.
Like, I want to name this episode Dinkwad so bad, but I'm so embarrassed by that word.
Dinkwad. Is there a funnier way to say it?
You just said it.
Yeah.
You just said it. You just said the funny way of saying it. Dinkwad is stupid, but it's what we are.
Exactly.
And we can't deny it any longer.
If you love this episode, please give us a review on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe wherever you want to subscribe and follow us everywhere.
5 stars only. 5 stars only. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Wah.
Shut up.